Alright, so the live event is about to start. So in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here we go. Alright, it's fading to black. And okay, there is a cutscene, or just like the portal event, or there's a UFO, and it just crashed into the MM2 lobby and it literally destroyed everything. Or the entire lobby's destroyed, and there's a bunch of aliens walking out. Oh, there's like the alien NPC walking out right there. So there we go. That is the like cutscene live event. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, the MM2 Halloween update has just come out, and I'm going to be checking out everything in the update. And I also will be making videos doing everything in the update, like maybe buying the bundle or the battle pass or anything else that's in this update. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so first up, let's see what the lobby looks like. So here we go. Here is the lobby. I feel like it's kind of similar to like the 2021 and 2023 lobbies, where it's kind of just like a destroyed version of the normal lobby. But this lobby is absolutely insane. So first off, we have a UFO that crashed over here, and then there was an alien walking out, which is cool. So here we go, and then actually we have the NPC over there, which we will check out in a second. And then over here, we kind of have like an obby in the middle where the fountain usually is. You can actually go up here, and there actually is the fountain. It's being probed by a UFO, which is really cool. So let's jump down here. There's actually an alien right here, which is cool. And then we have this just giant crashed UFO that's in the lobby. This looks absolutely insane. So here we go. Here's the main voting area. It is completely beneath the crashed UFO, which is super cool. You can actually go down here, and there are just some more areas over here. So there we go. That is the main map voting area. Yeah, there we go. That looks like it's mostly the entire lobby. Over here is basically normal. There is a well over here. Maybe you can go in. No, you really can't. And then over here is actually the new shop bundle, which looks super cool. It's all purple. But there we go. That is the new lobby. Definitely, honestly, one of the coolest lobbies ever in MM2. The whole live event was super cool. Now let's actually go and see everything in the update. Okay, so let's actually go over to the NPC. Let's click View Event. So here we go. We have the Battle Pass Mystery Box, Get Currency Leaderboard, and Item Pack. So first off, let's actually click on the Item Pack. So here we go. Here's the new bundle, the Xeno Knife, Xeno Shot, and then you can actually get this insane purple-looking effect. I'm definitely going to be buying this bundle. This is honestly one of the best bundles ever in MM2, in my opinion. I feel like the knife and gun are both very good this time, and the effect looks super cool. So there we go. That is the new Xeno item pack. Now let's actually go to get currency. So here are the candy colors. The next up, we actually have the leaderboard. So right here, here's the leaderboard. It ends in 11 days. And then you have the friends tab, which you can click on. And then next up, we actually have the mystery box. So let's go click that. So here we go. We have stickers, UFOs, fall, candy corn, abduction, pumpkin patch, treats, hologram, Xeno, and then the legendary is called Energized. It is green, which looks super cool. That's definitely, honestly, one of the coolest legendaries I've ever seen in the game, in my opinion. And then here is the box. It's like this all green UFO theme. It's super cool. So there we go. That is the new box. Obviously, everything in this update is like UFO themed. But let's actually get to the battle pass, which is the most important part of the update. So let's go click battle pass. So here we go. We have the alien plush for the free toy, and then we have the UFO's knife, the candy corn gun, an alien key, the haunted knife, the UFO's effect, the bat common, the alien key, the pumpkin knife. We actually have a new candy bucket toy, just like the one from 2019, which is cool. Next up, we have the treats gun, then an alien key, the eyes gun, another alien key, and then we have the treats effect, which is actually an uncommon effect, which is pretty interesting. Next up, we have an alien key, the cat's eyes effect. We have an alien pumpkin for tier 18, which looks super cool. Then we have the hologram rare gun. Then we have another alien key. Then the Xeno knife. We have another alien key, the energized gun, and then the abduction effect, which looks super cool. It is a legendary. And then for the final tier, we actually have like an alien gun, which looks super cool. So let's click view. So there we go. We have the Raygun for the final tier. That is the final item. There probably is a chance of getting a chroma too, which is super cool. So there we go. That is the entire battle pass. And now let's actually go into game to see if the Halloween decorations returned or like any new maps. So let's go into a public server. Okay, so I just joined a public server, and I actually just found out that for being in the live event, you actually got this Lil UFO pet. I believe this is how you got it, because it just spawned in my inventory. So there we go. That is the UFO pet right there. Definitely a pretty cool pet. It has like the alien abduction rings underneath, which is pretty cool. So there we go. That is the pet you got for the live event. Now let's actually go into the maps to see if the Halloween decorations returned. So they are about to load. Hopefully there also is a new map. So I believe Joven from JD was actually saying that he might have updated them. So let's see. So actually, yes, he did update the decorations. It looks like he added some alien stuff around the map, which is pretty cool. So there's like alien goop everywhere, which is cool. Let's actually go outside because the decorations for a mill base are always insane outside. So yeah, there actually is a giant UFO just probing down the mill base tank, which is cool, and some other UFOs flying around. There is one crashed there, which is cool. So there we go. That is the mill base Halloween decorated map. Okay, so actually the new map was just voted for. It is a spaceship map, which is really cool. So here's the new map. So let's see what it looks like. So here we go. Here is the spaceship map. Honestly, this kind of looks like a lab, the old MM2 map, which is kind of funny. But here we go. Here is the UFO like spaceship map. So here we go. So it's basically just like a bunch of vents. Let's actually go and try to find the main area of the map. So here we go. We actually have all the NPCs in each test tube, which is pretty cool. And oh, well, there actually is a laser gates, which is cool. And then it's like an alien prison up here, which is pretty cool. Let's actually go up here. And actually the Traveler is actually in here, which is pretty funny. Any other Easter eggs? No, I don't see any, but definitely a pretty cool thing that the Traveler is in there. But let's actually go explore the rest of the map. Okay, the round just ended, which is disappointing. You can actually see out into space, which is pretty cool. So I definitely will have to explore the map more. But there we go. That is the new spaceship map. Definitely pretty cool. All right, so here I am on house, and here are some of the Halloween decorations. There's actually, the TV's actually on, and it actually shows that aliens are invading MM2, which is pretty cool. Also, now that we are on a very dark map, the Synthwave Evo is actually glowing a lot more. It definitely looks way cooler. And now since all the maps are night, Synthwave should be glowing a little bit more, which definitely is pretty cool. Alright, also, if anybody hasn't seen what the godly in the box is, here we go. I'll put a picture of it on screen. It is the Alien Beam Godly. It's basically just a UFO handle, and then the blade is just like the UFO beam, which is pretty cool. So there we go. That is the box godly. Okay, so I finally am back on the spaceship map, so let's actually go explore the map more. So over here, just like a box area, and then you can actually go in here. Yes, you can. And now over here, there's actually like a cafeteria, which is pretty cool. And then over here, you can go into the main area. It's like a lab or like security room or something. So there we go. That is the main area of the spaceship map. Joven and Dylan are also both being abducted by aliens over there, which is pretty funny. Also, I just realized that if you are the murderer, this beam is actually a metal detector, just like in Bank, which is pretty cool. So there we go. That is the 2025 Halloween update. It definitely was a very good update. I will be making a video buying the new bundle right after this, so make sure to stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Yeah, I think that'll be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll troll that outro. Peace.